Hello, kaymade-tech here again. So, today we're going to start a series, and this series is going to be called Home Security Lab. A home security lab is essential for hands on learning and practical experience in cybersecurity. It allows you to safely stimulate real world cyber attacks, practice defensive techniques, and test security tools in a controlled environment. By building and experimenting in a lab, you can gain deeper understanding of network security, system vulnerabilities, and incident response, all without risking your actual systems or data. It is an invaluable resource for both learning and advancing skills in a cybersecurity profession. So, that's what we're going to do today. Like I said, a home cyber lab. And this lab is a dedicated environment where you can experiment with cybersecurity concepts, stimulate attacks, and strengthen your security skills. It provides a risk-free space for testing without impacting lives and system. Why is this important? Whether you are into penetration testing or defense, that's like the blue team, operations, a home lab is crucial. It allows you to practice attack techniques, test defense, and explore incident response scenarios, helping you to stay up to date with the latest security trends. And what are we going to be installing on our computer? So the first thing we're going to install is called the VirtualBox. This is a virtual platform to host multiple virtual machines. Then we're going to install the PF It acts as our firewall and gateway, offering real world network security scenarios. Then we're going to also install both the attack machines and the victim machines. So for the attack machines, we're going to use Kali Linux, a penetration testing um, OS kind of with a lot of ethical hacking tools in it. We're also going to install Ubuntu and Parrot. They are flexible environments for blue teams and development teams. Then for the victim machines, we're going to install what we call Metasploitable 2. A Metasploitable 2 is a purposely vulnerable machine used to stimulate attacks. And we're going to install OWASP BWA. That's OWASP BWA. That is a web application to practice web app and testing security testing. So, what do we need for this? What we need is a computer. All right, as long as we have a computer with an internet, we are good. What are the requirements this computer needs to have? We'll look at a CPU, a multi-core processor of Intel i5 or better or higher. We're looking at a RAM, our RAM, that's our memory of 68 gigabytes or higher. This helps to optimize performance. Then we need a storage of at least 250 gigabytes of free space. Why do we need this? Because if you're going to if you do not have enough storage space, it limits the amount of virtual machines that you can put on your computer. So once that is limited, you are not able to do all the functionalities. But that's just and you might not be able to operate all the virtual machines at the same time. Okay, what are we expecting to gain from this at the end of this series? The first thing we're going to gain is setting up and to configure a home cyber lab. Did you hear that? You're going to experience setting up and configuration of a home cyber lab. Another thing you're going to learn is you're going to use key cybersecurity tools and platforms. This gives you hands-on when you have free cybersecurity tools and platform to use all by yourself. And remember, this does not affect the host data or system. Everything is done in the virtual box and the virtual machines in the virtual box. And what else do we learn? You're going to conduct basic penetration testing and security assessment. You'll be able to conduct various types of penetration testing. You can ping, you could remote into the vulnerable machine. You could you could do web scans. You can do vulnerability scans. You can do SQL injection. You can so many things you'll be able to do once you have your own home lab, cyber home lab. And this builds a strong foundation for both the blue team and the red team activities. All right, so it helps you to build that foundation needed for both the blue team and the red team activity. Without further ado, we'll go into the next video to start with the installation and configuration of the virtual box. Thank you.